How we doing, folks? Good morning. Happy Monday. All right, I've got a. We're gonna do a few drafts today, probably, depending on how long they take. But I need to win 2 rank matches for my daily mission, so we're gonna start there. I cleared most of my missions over the weekend, just playing fish, because that's been my my comfort deck of choice, and I got back up into Sapphire, so been more or less successful. I think I'm on a win streak if I recall. I forget. We'll find out if we win, I suppose. Thanks for the resubs this morning. We had a few of those. Meow Meowed, coming in hot for the 15 months. Penguiverse, thank you for the 16. And Silver Oak, thank you for the 4 years. It's a long time. Welcome back. I'm going first. I'm gonna keep the Phelenin and mulligan the Cull, I think, going first. If I was going second, I would keep the Cull over the Phelenin just because the rush is better when going second, but I think going first, I'd rather keep the Bane. On average, opposing dragon decks tend to be the aggressive build, but could obviously be a ramp mirror as well. We'll find out here. Usually by like turn 4 or so, you'll know. I'll play the War Gods to start. That's a punishment for not playing her out last turn. We hit the Call, which is nice though. Let's go ahead and trade these off here and save our life total. I'm guessing based on this they're playing the aggro build, which means Neptune's an excellent draw. Can you turn the game sounds up louder? I don't know. With stuff like game sounds, usually it's better to err on the side of too quiet rather than too loud. Based on what my mixer is popping up at, I think it's probably at a decent level. Thanks for the 4 years, Silver. Appreciate it. Welcome back. We'll see how aggressive or not they want to be here. Honestly, depending on what they do here, our evolution next turn might be going to the Merman. But at the same time, if I evolve next turn, I get to... If I evolve this next turn, I get to Neptune. The following turn should be nice. Get some life gain going. It's a pretty big hit here. That is actually a pretty stellar draw because it means that I can evolve this and get my extra energy, and then I can finish this without having to give up my 3/3 here, which is lovely. The Green Rager, thank you for the 32 months. Appreciate the over 2.5 years. Welcome back. Padden, thank you for the absurdly generous tier 3. Appreciate the over 2 years. Good morning, good morning. Happy Monday, folks. So next turn is definitely going to be a Neptune, and honestly probably evolve the Neptune. We don't get extra fish from it, but having a bigger ward unit will have a lot of value next turn. Them evolving the 4/4 as opposed to evolving the one that's going to push damage is also good for us here. So let's go ahead and do this, and then I think I'm going to put the 7/7 into their 2/2 ward and then trade these fish out for the 4/4, so that way the ward I'm left behind with is a little bit bigger. And then we're kind of all healing on deck from here on out. Next turn, we might realistically super evolve the Merman, because that still triggers evolve effects and gives us an extra healing point. So if we super evolve this and get 3 fish plus 2 healing from this, we'll be healing 5 next turn. If they have to attack this, it would be really good for us. Nope, that's really bad for us. Those are quite good here. Holy. Huh? Does that mean we're dead? I guess I'm gaining 5, so maybe we're not dead, but we're not in a great spot.
Start with the basic fish stats. One strike fatality. Ultimate on.
I don't have any wards here though, so I don't think we can die from 10 this turn, but I'm also not threatening lethal on the backswing, right? Well, I guess with Odin we are, so they need to interface with my board. If they just face me here and don't interact with my board, I can kill them on the back crack, because we have 12, 16, 19 with the Super Evo. So we could technically lose, what, 1 fish here? That's a really good one. We're dead to Bruce Super Evo is the problem. Just double checking. I don't have lethal in any way here, but we just don't. So the most likely to live line is Odin. Clear their staff. This hits here. We can play this out. We can hit them for 8. But good chance we're dead next turn. Whole host of things that get us. I really need another Neptune here or a Garyu to give us a ward unit. Yeah, that'll do. I think it was really close considering I didn't have a 3 energy accelerant on 3. Sad end to our win streak. How many ranked games do I gotta play before I give up on win 2 ranked games? Let's say we'll play 4, maybe 5? 5 tops. Draft is fun. That's good to hear.
Medium rare.
You're always keeping Dragon Sign, and Burnite is like your singular best card in the what's it called matchup. So I'm gonna mulligan these 2. I would love a 2-drop. I actually don't love play. I guess on 1 maybe it's fine. Yeah, let's get some chip shots though. Oh, this card. I go back and forth on this card in the more controlling matchups. It does draw you a card later, but on 1 it's probably going to do some damages here.
I hope my potions can help.
I think I trade. Otherwise, they get to eat my 1/1 for free.
The right cinch transforms you.
That's lovely. So we're 2 turns off of energy for Burnite, but the reason why you want Burnite in this matchup is because her crest is key.
They won't let you hurt them. This is what I hold myself.
I think it's a testament to how incredibly messed up the card pool is for Runecraft decks that 3/3 hasn't been seeing regular play. That card just has so much text on it. I'm gonna play this turn, and then play Gold Ward next turn, so it'll get a free evolution once we hit Overflow. That 3/3, like, the text on that 3/3 reads like it should be excellent. What's the difference between draft mode and normal mode? So for people who are familiar with more traditional card games, drafting refers to you build a deck from a pool of randomly selected cards with some type of conditions. So drafting is you build the deck, you do a run, and then after that run, you're done with it, essentially. No balance changes in the patch that introduced draft. I'm kind of expecting them not to do any balance passes before their next set, if I'm being honest. I would be kind of surprised. Man, am I giving up Neptune, or am I giving up a Twilight Dragon? I think I'm giving up a dragon. You really need 3. I mean, eventually you do need 3 in this matchup. Yeah, is the problem. This only discards for 2 if I discard it. Is the thing. I'm gonna discard the Neptune because I'm still at 20. I might live to regret it if I never draw another one, but realistically, my second Super Evo here is probably drawing 3. Probably drawing 3 with the Twilight Dragon. Which should draw us into a Neptune. This is one of those cards that it's one of the most frustrating types of cards to play against in a game like this, because it's not good against any of the good decks, but it's just like really randomly dumpsters my tier 3 deck that I enjoy playing. This type of grindy go long is just not particularly good. Just not particularly good against people combo killing you, but just gonna be dead to rights here, yeah. I can kill it twice, but no matter how I slice it, that's not gonna be good enough, yeah. They're out of Evos at least.
Fate's head will roll. I see.
Remember that time I got rid of the Neptune? Pepperidge Farmers. Odin banishes, and being in Twitch chat apparently means you're illiterate, but you know. Just how it be, I suppose.
You may approach.
Oh, it's frustrating.
Stand proud. You earned this.
I should have kept it, dude. Just didn't know that was the build they were playing. I don't know. Having the Neptune probably doesn't matter. Haven matchup's pretty free with this deck at least, so we got that going for us. Always keep Dragon Sign. Dragon Sign to Merman is lovely. 1 is great, 2 must be better, yeah. We're going second as well. Lovely, lovely. So we'll tap this. Got a ramp on.
You are safe here. Rest.
I'm gonna try not to harp on endlessly, especially now that the match is done, but I really can't emphasize enough that the Rune deck in the current Shadowverse Worlds Beyond is the least/worst balanced deck I've ever experienced in a card game in 20 plus years playing card games. It's honestly offensive how bad it is and how overtuned it is. Is Forest the worst class in your eyes in this expansion? Absolutely not.
Start with the basic.
Forest is one of the only 3 playable classes in our current metagame, and it's only playable because it's the counter pick into the 2 decks that are good. So Swordcraft and Rune are pushed beyond belief, with Rune being number 1 with a bullet, and then Forestcraft is the only deck that has good matchups into both of those.
Repent.
We are not drafting now. I have chores to win 2 regular games, so we're trying to do that. I have to burn an Evo here to kill this, yeah. So I gotta decide how. I kind of don't want to play Merman this turn, I don't think. I think I want to draw some cards.
You may approach. Only frost blooms in my dominion.
Witness my kung fu.
None can absolute zero. Nap time.
Draw a couple of cards here. Simo, thank you for the 1.5 years almost. I appreciate that. Welcome back. I can see Forest being good against Rune, but how does it perform against Sword? Aren't the word cards problems? A lot of the Sword decks aren't playing the, what's it called? The 5-drop that makes wards, and the Forest deck can very regularly kill through a ward or 2. Especially smaller wards that die to your Bale.
Leave me alone.
The wards that end up being problematic are the wards that are very, very large. No Odin in our top 14 cards here is it's tough nut. Alright, so what's the plan here? We're definitely super evoing a Burnite. I think I'm ditching Seasoned to do it. So we'll go Bin you, deal 5 to this. And then I can go Soaring Dragon, crunch both of these into here. And then I can Super Evo, kill one of the leftovers.
Fatality.
Smolder.
My last Super Evo here probably wants to be a Twilight Dragon. I have to venture a guess. I need to make sure I don't die by mistake to some Storm units though as well. Do I need to draw with Twilight Dragon to be in this game? I might. We're kind of at a mediocre spot, and I could do this. It's just a question of, do I want to evolve this or not? I think I want to save my evolution to draw cards. I don't think my current hand is good enough to win the game.
Dawn beckons. Fate howls like a tempest.
So are those still asleep? Behold divinity. Riptide! Has spoken.
I can clear this board without playing the Twilight, which I think I want to do.
Song of the dragon.
Because if I Super Evo the Twilight Dragon this turn, if I Super Evo the Twilight Dragon this turn, I overdraw the following turn.
From the heavens.
Hey, look, rewarded for keeping the dragon in my hand. Please Super Evo. Please Super Evo. Please Super Evo. Alright, no Super Evo's a little bit sad, but it does mean I get to crack them in the face for 5 here, which is nice. I saw some of the tournament results for stuff in this game for over the weekend. I was out of town over the weekend, so I didn't get a chance to review them for a video, but I'll probably do that tonight. Alright, do you have a ward unit in addition to your sweeper? You don't! That's exciting. I would like to face you for 9. Now they're going to 2. How did my tournament go? I didn't play in the big tournament because this current game is not well balanced. I'm not dead, right? 8, they do 11, and then Odin kills them. Listen, we got the Odin sleeves for a reason, bud. Play 3 Odins out of everything. Alright, yeah, with one more ranked game, and then we'll dive into draft. You gotta do your chores before you can play the new game mode, chat.
I suppose that was a good warm-up.
I have a mission telling us to win two ranked games. It puts the rank mode on the skin, or else it gets the runecraft again.
This brings me back.
Anywhere to see your deck lists for this game. I have a YouTube channel where I post regular highlights and other roundups. But no, there's no automatic deck list integration like Marvel Snap has. I want to start attacking them for 2, but it's always a little sad to not get the overflow in this matchup with her.
Gotta be the cutest. Absolute zero.
I have in the face, I think. I have some things that punish me, but I want to push damage in this matchup so that way my my Burnite emblem can actually be lethal. Yeah, and them choosing to take the trade after we deal 2 is great for us. So again, ASAP, ideally you want to Burnite an emblem right away, because your best chance to win this matchup is to cheese them out. The longer the game goes, the more likely they are to combo you where the beatdown here. So having Burnite, Genesis Dragon, honestly Garyu too is really nice here. In a perfect world, we like curve this, just run them down.
Ready, Graham? Right behind you, man.
Is this the same list as your Fene video from yesterday? Absolutely fucking not. Fene is a trash card that absolutely no one should be playing. Man, I wanna Burnite to clear the roommates here, but I need to save her for the emblem. So we'll Neptune, which will buy us a little bit of time, and it'll get us a healing emblem down, but we're probably taking 6 next turn, realistically.
Tear this world of yours coming through.
So they'll Evo. They'll clear my thing. They'll hit me for 6. They'll probably clear an Orca with the 1/1s. Jeff, I lack object permanence. You're not playing Sam today, ergo is it dying? Let's ask it the real questions. So we're definitely burn knighting. It just comes down to what am I discarding? I don't think I want to bin Neptune. And I probably don't have a Super Evo for her anyways. It's really sad they played the 3-3 because I would have loved to have discarded... Oh, you know what? I could use my extra play point. Nah, I don't want to do that though. I think it's this discard Neptune. And then the game plan from here is we'll give them the emblem this turn, which starts pressuring their life total. And then next turn, we'll go Garyu, Super Evo, punch them. And the following turn, we can toggle the play point to slam the Genesis. What are the top 3 decks right now? There are only 3 playable decks in this constructed meta. They are Rune, Sword, and then Rooch.
Yeah, I'm done.
Ah, yes. Classic 11 damage for 1 play point. Fair and balanced. It's fine, chat. They're not gonna have any healing. Cope and Garyu into Genesis Dragon is gonna run them down.
Study will transform your skills.
Man. Is it crazy to leave this alive and just like Garyu clear this and then face them with the ward? I could Odin face them, but I kind of like leaving a bigger thing on the board. If I'm not killing this either way, I think I want the bigger thing on the board.
Beyond one strike fatality. We are the dragons of dragons.
I don't know. I think this plays the long shot, but I think the opponent's deck is so busted we're a long shot either way. Might as well take my long shots.
Coming through.
Maybe they fail to play around the Genesis Dragon. Play point the 1/1 rush. What? Why? Oh, so we can kill the 5/5? I don't know. I really want to be able to play the 10 next turn.
The spark of knowledge.
Impressive.
Really think I want to be able to play the 10 drop next turn. I think my chance to win involves playing the 10 drop next turn.
The spark of knowledge.
I'm gonna Evo here now and heal.
Shall escape the lash of my flame.
There are countless combinations. What say we retreat? Fate's head will roll.
And now I can still do that next turn. So I'm gonna hit this. I'm gonna evolve this, clear this, and then hit them for 4 in the face.
To me,
The Twilight Dragon's a good pickup.
Coming through. The truth seeker dons her mask.
land beyond beckons. Study will transform transform your skills. There are countless combinations.
Them losing their last super Evo here is a big deal. Says local man about to die to a cock. Show me your massive cock, opponent. Coyotes chat, cock for short. Come on now.
To the edge of what's known. Get lost.
You've gotta be the cutest. On to the next round.
If they cock, they lose. I mean, they would climb after they play the 10-10 if you're new to Shadowverse. It's just so we're clear. This is just so we're clear. Why you don't understand why the opponent's deck is good. Man, and I lost by 1-1, so I can't kill their 10-10 here. And I assume we're dead. I have 2 Burnites in my deck, yeah. That's my out here. Just draw 1 card, hope we hit the 1 in 10 to be a Burnite, 1 in 11. I'm just never winning if I play this card right. This goes to 1. Alright. I don't know how I'm winning without the Genesis Dragon, but maybe we'll figure it out.
Coming through.
Oh. Yeah, maybe they'll draw a bunch of 13-13s that don't matter. They can't kill me. And the Onion letting the 6-9 kill Burnite also sucks. Yep. They're in the tank here, which an optimist in me wants to say means they're dead, but unfortunately, gamers love going into the tank and then playing the best possible sequence, so I assume they are very much okay and we're still in trouble here.
Tear this world of yours coming through.
Still not on board. You got another one?
To the next round. Yeah, I'm done.
How can you stand heaven's hubris?
Pardon my language.
Coming through.
A journey of 1,000
Alright, I got 1 more game in me for ranked. If I'm being honest, I kind of just want to go play Pokemon and not even play draft. This game is so poorly balanced. I'm gonna draft. I'm not gonna let Constructed push me out of it. God, I hate fucking chores. I should have re-rolled the ranked mission. What did I re-roll? Did I have 2 of them? I don't remember. What is the gist of this game from a Snap perspective? From a Snap perspective, this is the worst balanced game you're ever gonna play, and Snap is the best balanced game you're ever gonna play.
Comes death.
Oh, no ramp here in the opener sucks. I'll play my 2-2 to start.
Honor has no place on the battlefield. Happening to me.
Just ramp deck things going on here. That's a shame too, because our sword grab matchup's usually not terrible if we have a remotely average draw. That was a nice pickup. Come on, give me a ramp card next turn, game.
First for
You got 6 of those and 33 cards.
Help is here.
To the shores of victory. Young Paragon dons his mask.
Too slow.
I leave the rest to you.
To the person who just came on the YouTube side and told me my Twitch mods were nutsos who are power tripping, I just want to let you know I also banned you on the YouTube side, and I was the one who banned you on the Twitch side. Please never watch my content again. Gamers and experiencing personal accountability for their actions, never even once. And so it's so funny to me how frequently people do that. They're like, I can't believe your mods are awful, Jeff. And I'm like, no, I was the one that held you to a standard.
Goes. I'll be like the knights of yore.
People really think Roach is the best deck. I think anybody who's telling you Roach is anything other than a good counter pick doesn't understand card games on a fundamental level. Like, don't get me wrong. The Roach deck is really good in our current metagame, but the only reason the Roach deck is good is because it's the only playable deck into the 2 decks that are that are overpowered by a lot. And the Roach deck's overall matchup table really isn't good. The reason why you don't see the Roach deck on the ladder almost at all is because its matchup into random trash that people are playing on the ladder, because people on the ladder are mostly playing for fun, isn't good.
Follow my lead.
And again, I want to emphasize the Roach Forestcraft deck is really solid into both Rune and it's really solid into both Rune and oh god, that's such a bad beat for them. Oh, they have a free one, okay. It's really solid into the 2 good decks, but it's not. It's overall matchup table. Yeah, Roach is gonna get Sword and Rune, which is why people are playing it. Am I Neptuning or am I Burniting? I think I want to save... I think I want to save the Burnite for a bigger board. I feel like I want to Burnite a board I can't mostly Neptune away. That's my gut instinct. I don't think I want to burn my Super Evo here. Yeah, that's sure too. Abyss Control also has a pretty mediocre Roach matchup, which is a deck that's bad some popularity as well.
Hurry up.
Pluie de paix.
Don't blink.
Oh, I'm gonna be dead to Elberia. No matter how we slice it. Is a full Shadowverse day? Absolutely not. Reading the title always explains the stream here, FYI. I assume we're just dead to their finisher, which is why the sword deck is so good. Ooh, no finisher. That's exciting.
Dinner is served.
Let's get as much life as possible. It's not going to be a ton, but we'll do what we can.
One strike fatality. Sardine swing.
Only frost blooms in my dominion.
The harmony of
destruction.
Oh, they still haven't triggered the rally on this.
Moving out.
That's good for me.
Not all is lost.
Is here.
To the shores
Moving out.
of victory.
Failed?
Oh, me, oh my. Oh, me, oh my. Alright. Just need no owlbear for another card, huh? Another card or two.
Good little dove should be in bed by now.
The Lord Commander dons her mask.
Repent.
Gaze at the stars,
shores of
and know
victory.
you shall be judged.
So, this sequence means that I am no longer dead to that. This should hopefully mean we're done, that this game is over, because we are no longer dead to owlbear off the top. I suppose there's a world where they chain Gildarias and maybe run away with it, but we are no longer dead to owlbear, so.
The Lord Commander.
And then they're dead
dons
next
her
turn.
mask.
Cool. All right, let's go draft.
Smolder.
Accept the sea rising.
I will not falter.
We died as Centurion. Do we die as Centurion at 8? How much does Centurion do? Nice, remembering?
I suppose that was a good warm-up.
Chores are done. All right. This is my get back to Sapphire deck for the season. I think this is probably the only constructed deck I'm gonna play for the rest of the season. Have an advert. We're gonna jump into our first draft when we get back. Thanks for hanging out. Don't go anywhere. Centurion's only 7, so we were fine there. If you're watching on the YouTube side, consider tap the like button. It doesn't cost you anything. It helps the content reach some more people. Appreciate the folks that have done that already this morning. Let's see what draft is all about here in a minute, huh? Speaking of drafting, we have a new sponsor for the stream too. It's a fun little drafting game that we're going to be playing a couple hours a week coming up called Once Upon a Galaxy. Like async drafting games, be sure to check that one out. It's on Steam as well as Android and iOS. I'm playing a bit of it in my off-stream time. Ticks all the boxes for my type of off-stream game. As someone with 3 small children, being able to take a break in the middle of a draft is excellent. DinoCon! Thank you for the over 2 years. Welcome back. I remind you to click the Prime button. I hope this game gets a balance pass soon, because I love it. I really can't emphasize enough that, like, most of the games not involving Rune are some of the best card game I've ever played. Which makes the fact that they missed on balancing Runecraft extra annoying. The core game loop for this game is really good, and the digital client is easily the best piece of software I've ever experienced attached to a card game. And I really hope they can get their balance team together in a backpack and give us reasonable metagames as the game grows. I'm kind of expecting them not to do... I'm kind of expecting them not to do a balance pass until after the next set. Dirt is too splashable as well. Absolutely. Yeah, in fact, we were talking about it in the Discord server over the weekend. And honestly, if they would have just, like, taken the rune cards and, like, made Dirt their own craft and Spell Boost their own craft so you couldn't mix them, it would probably be fine in balance. I did see that, Pricksker. So the last time the Dems left Texas to break quorum so they couldn't vote on something, they ran out of money very quickly, and... Hashtag no ethical billionaires, but Pritzker's been pretty close. He's been an excellent governor here in Illinois. Kayuden, thank you for the 2.5 years. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Assuming we have elections in 2028, I have to imagine Pritzker's going to be a really solid frontrunner for the Dem ticket. I know it's a big assumption, but assuming there's elections in 2028, Pritzker checks basically every box you want to check for the Dem ticket. He's a rich straight white dude that also has an incredibly progressive voting record. Him and the Illinois Dems have been actually knocking it out of the park since he was elected. Time Lord, thank you for the 79 months. Welcome back. Newsom is too progressive. I actually think, I'm pretty sure if you compare voting records, that Pritzker's actually passed more progressive legislation than Newsom. All right, how do we draft? I honestly think Newsom kind of sucks as a candidate. I really hope he doesn't get the nom in 28. All right, where is drafts? Is Arena? It is under Arena, look at that. Take Two is a match format where you build a 30. Oh, the deck sizes are different here. Okay, yeah, I guess that makes sense. In Magic the Gathering, deck sizes are different for Draft 2. Battle until you get 7 wins or 2 losses that earn rewards based on your total wins. It's 5 wins to go infinite, right? Although you can play any class, the class you pick determines the cards that appear, so choose wisely. 2 pairs of cards will appear on the screen at once. If you don't like the choices shown, you could redraw up to 2 times per attempt. Note that both pairs will be redrawn. Okay, so you only get 2 rerolls total. Your Take 2 rank is affected by the number of wins you attain. Ranks reset each season. Oh my goodness, there's ranked. Could I have done my get 2 ranked wins inside of Take 2? Oh my. Oh me, oh my. I didn't have to play Constructed this morning? I think it's bugged. It doesn't work at the moment. Oh, okay. That makes me feel less bad. Oh, there's a card pull button. Is the current card pull all the cards in the game? Question. Is the current card pull all the cards in the game, or do I need to look at it? Anyone? Bueller? All the cards. Cool. Oh, so you just get to pick any of the 7. Any of the 7. And then you could, so you could force kind of whatever you want each draft then. Oh, and I get the first 2 cards I see here. So if I take Forestcraft, I get these 2 cards. Yes. Okay. Are the 2 cards I start with the same each time, or are they random per draft? They're random per draft. And a few of these look good. Karula and Sylvia are both good. Titania and Glade are both good. Gino and Owlbear are both good. Yeah, I think I'm inclined to take the Forestcraft cards. Yeah, I assume the draft is Phantom. Let's do Forestcraft to start. Oh, don't have to read so many of these cards. My first instinct looking at these is to reroll them because these cards all suck. Can I burn my reroll on the first one? I'm gonna redraw right away. Yeah, okay. You only get 2 redraws per thing, but all right. We have Leg Maga and a second Glade. That sounds perfect. Oh, and then these are both pretty good too, yeah? Yeah, I would love to fill it. I love the interface here of having my curve shown in the center while I'm drafting. I think that's quite excellent. Again, I'm gonna focus on just getting some cheap cards here, so we have enablers for combo stuff later. Oh, this is the one that makes some bunkles, yeah? Oh, I want these guys. That sounds great. Twinkle Toes, 5 copies of Goblin. God, that card seems terrible. Evolve this follower, strike, deal 2 defense to your leader. I think I reroll the one with all bronze cards again, yeah? Well, that's my last one. We have to stick it out from here, but I think that's correct. I have a Titania, so Arya seems like it could be fine. And this card at least draws a card and it heals a little bit. I think Amataz seems like he's gonna be hard to enable. And this is gonna be kind of random, so I think I take these 2. Roach and a Godwood versus Garden's Allure and Cynthia. I think I like Cynthia a lot. Extra fairies and stuff. Honestly, this card seems decent at the top end, and I don't have a ton of cheap stuff, and Fairy Tamer fills the curve, so that's the pick here. And then same thing again. This is a good, cheap, proactive play that also gives me another one, and then Majourney Elf is some cheap removal. This gives me an extra combo. This is just Rush. A 3 damage to random enemy follower, combo 3, deal it to 3 instead. I think these 2 are good. These are both sweepers. I have a decent amount of. I have 9 things that cost 1 and 2. Yeah, left is both AoE. And I think Bug Alert plus Cairn, especially after those couple of combo cards we just got. Those sound great. This is another sweeper potentially, and the 3/3 with Rush is probably very serviceable. This card's okay. I think we grab the Rush. These are 2 cards that churn versus 2 cheap cards. I have a ton of draw 2s. These are kind of some draw 2s. This one helped set up our combo things with Deepwood Bounty. I'm gonna grab that. This will be our last one. I think I take the last solid combo enabler plus another piece of top end with the healing. Huh? Did I get enough cheap fairies that I can play Amataz? I don't know if I did. I think I'm inclined to take the elf. Bale's alright. Garden's Allure gives us some churn too. I kind of like having another chivalrous elf, especially alongside Arya. I don't have a ton of things competing for my regular evolutions. It's like just Glade, and then it would be her as well. I guess Titania, technically. I think I like Cynthia. All right, let's see how it goes, huh? Does draft cost anything to play? Yeah, it costs 2 booster packs worth of resources. And if you go 5 wins or better, you get that amount of currency back. And if you get at least 3 wins, you get half the currency plus a booster pack. So you like break even while gaining cards. I'll keep the bug alert. We should draw something cheap at least. Yeah, there's a Kieran. Hopefully.
Hurry up!
There's countdown 2. Whenever a fairy enters, it pings something and it makes me a fairy. So we'll go play the fairy. I could just kill this. I also bug alert this back though too. I'm gonna bug alert this back, I think. More resource efficient. Leaves me presence on the board as well.
The only trophy I need is your heart.
And now I get to go Perfusion into play this, and then this will be alive next turn when we drop Cynthia as well, which is sweet. It's another reason to bounce it back.
I'll do it. Oh, me. Welcome to our winged paradise. Let's play a game.
And just get her down and get the crest to give me a fairy every turn. It means I don't have her as a piece of pseudo removal, but I think that should be fine.
Let me aid you. Repent. Understanding is the first step to conquering. But I'm the queen.
So I'm gonna go this into this into evolve you, give all these fairies extra attack.
I won't let you trample our home. Like leaves in the wind.
I lacked foresight.
I didn't expect that swapping the card choice to not give cards the same rarity. Yeah, you want to prioritize using your swaps for picks that have a lot of bronze and silvers in it, looks like. Because you can reroll up the rarity or reroll down, yeah. So you want to swap things that have bronze and silvers in, really. I would wager is optimal. Obviously, we need to figure stuff like that out exactly, but initial impression is that seems optimal. Man, do they have to spend an Evo to trade here? That's so good for us.
I was made to fight. Forgive me, my liege.
So we're up at evolution now. Hit you, play you, hit you, play the Cairn. And then I can chill on this for now because I'm gonna draw a card plus get a fairy next turn, so I'm not overdrawing, so we're good.
Lovely day for a picnic.
Man, this card's kind of like a brick house seal, huh? But the way this archetype keeps its hand size, this is gonna be like a
Louis de Paix.
this is gonna be a big heal a lot of the games.
You shall be judged.
Oh, none of those are Glade. I really need a copy of Glade.
May wings be at your back.
This also works, yeah.
No fires to stoke here.
Shall we pack up for the day?
I mean, I think I super Evo rather than regular Evo in trade, right?
Don't look away.
Leaves them behind a thing to answer. I mean, we had a lot of good draws there. I have two of this and 2 copies of Glade in my deck there. We're drawing 2 cards. We are gonna brick our draw next turn, unfortunately, because of our Titania Crest, but there wasn't a way to avoid that.
Distant goal.
To the shores of victory.
Repent.
Greater power is now mine. Back to the road.
Man, that card is horseshit in draft. Wow. And they had a super Evo, so I can't clear it with Glade here.
Forest guard dons his mask. The world is full of splendor. Fellowship.
I am just doing this and hoping that I'm not dead next turn. But realistically, we might be.
The mind of man, the power of a beast.
This is new.
All right.
Long for sights
We might take a Shadowverse break until their next set drops. I don't know. I'm gonna do at least 2 drafts this morning, but I think there's a good chance long term this game doesn't have enough game balance for me, which is a shame. There's so many of the details around this game are really good, but if the actual gameplay is just not good, there's just like everything else being good doesn't matter. We'll see. I do 2 or 3. We brick off a couple, we'll just get a better feel for it, but 2 for 2 playing into the same opposing archetype, and them having bombs that are basically unbeatable.
Not the flowers, bub.
Yeah, the veterans from previous Shadowverse have not talked very optimistically about the game balance chops of the dev team.
You're in the splash zone, pal. Follow my lead. Same time tomorrow. Lovely day for a picnic.
My play point's going away anyways, so I think it's Deepwood, And then this, and then toggle this, then murder their board.
Fires the stoke here.
Shall we pack up for the day?
And I go ahead and give this an extra point to attack with here. I don't think I want to use my evolution aggressively.
Good medic's the antidote for
Oaths are
fear.
forged in steel.
I am at your service. Hold still. Repent.
My will is edged sharper than steel. Back to the road.
We did draft fairy control. So this card makes 2 bunkles. Kinda want a Super Evo bunkle. Hit you.
Satisfied.
Hit you. Do this. Hit you.
People who need me.
Do this.
Happy little surprise.
To the shores of victory!
It was worth it.
To the shores of victory!
Domus.
Even this storm shall pass.
I mean, I think we definitely just fly back in here, right? So wait, her, evolve, end of turn, deal 1 damage to your leader and 2 damage to this follower. Okay, so I'm gonna go this, lock these 2 from attacking.
Is a poisonous swamp.
Oh, I guess it doesn't matter because she's gonna kill one when I Super Evo anyways.
Don't look away.
The law will slice.
I haven't seen anybody talk about
All is lost.
this game in forever. Well, they've released a new version. For reference, if you're wondering why people are suddenly playing Shadowverse again.
All is
So
lost.
Shadowverse Worlds Beyond. New iteration. Oh, you know what? I probably should have targeted the 2/2 things and then had this kill into here, yeah?
The mind
Makes significantly more sense.
Lead the way.
Yeah, yeah.
you are beneath me.
The vine spread.
Welcome to our winged paradise. Let's play a game.
It'll be all right, but I'm gonna spend a couple extra fairies I didn't have to spend.
Not free. What do you think? Same time tomorrow? Same time tomorrow? Let's play a game. Same time tomorrow?
I was overconfident.
Thought you were reserving the Titania for Eurus. You can't play around your opponent always having a legendary they're not remotely guaranteed to have.
Wielding my stock.
But I'm the queen.
Like, I know we lost the previous game to that. We'll probably lose a game to something similar in the future, but, like, it's just not good play in a game like this to just, like, assume your opponent's gonna have the best possible thing you can never beat. Generally speaking, isn't good tactical play.
Isn't the forest beautiful?
You left the Gito at 2 HP and died to Libaga's effect. Does Libaga keep going every turn? I thought she was only for a 2-turn cycle. Am I misremembering? Oh, this is the Super Evolve is permanent. Okay.
Let me.
Yeah, good show.
aid you.
Neat. Today I learned. Oh, I forgot I had this stupid crest. burning our, what's it called, just said.
Forest guard dons his mask. I see. Fellowship.
I lacked foresight.
My oath is fulfilled.
Wild Profusion, Fairy. Careful to match. Yeah, decking seems like a very real possibility in this game mode, huh? We're down to,
This is a
oh, these can attack their face. Forgot about our emblem, too. Yeah, decking seems like a real liability in this game mode, huh? We're down to 9 cards. You gotta draw a card from a deck and you can't. And Shadowverse, you die.
hurry up. I failed you. Are forged in steel.
Repent. Put her under the bridge.
All right, Cynthia plus our fairies are enough here, assuredly, yes? Oh, wait. She's 3 bodies, right?
I pledge my life to this forest.
I wasn't fast enough.
Same time tomorrow? Same time tomorrow? Same time tomorrow? Let's play a game. Let's play a game. Tag. Same time tomorrow?
Oh my goodness, I need to win a coin flip.
How's off the flowers, bub?
Oh, no! Oh. Three 50-50s in a row on the Wild Profusion. We lost 3 50-50s in a row on the Wild Profusion. Man, that's something else. You could have bounced a fairy and replayed it. That was literally the same as playing this one to make another fairy from my hand. I did not have enough energy to do both of these things.
Never fear. Everything's here.
I'll do what I can.
Hope we can
I'm gonna lose this game to decking out.
Not good.
Good medic's the antidote to
Oaths
all
are
doom.
forged in steel.
There is nothing I can't cut.
Never fear. Everything's here.
Can't play Glade.
There are people who need me. I pledge my life to this forest. Let's play a game.
pick a bad place to get.
Quiero tomorrow?
Not good.
Yeah, I don't think we're actually capable of... I don't think we're actually capable of, killing them from here.
You seem to be wielding my stuff.
Forgive me, my liege.
Initial impression here is Shadowverse's constructed balance issues seem to be leaking into draft mode. We'll draft a different craft and see how it goes, but... Chat telling me you're only going to play against sword and then immediately queuing into 2 sword games and then feeling not very competitive is, not a good optimistic sign for the game mode, to say the least. Oh, I could have attacked them for one.
No fires to stoke.
Oh, I'm excited for that to matter. Maybe they're dead, chat. Maybe the Dwarven Mallet Man means we got them. Nope. Nope. Not even a little bit.
Back to the road.
The good news is my missed point of damage not gonna matter.
Nature is our greatest teacher.
Narrator, it was going to matter.
There is nothing I can't cut.
Good little dove should be in bed by now.
No, there's no chance. I only have 1 card in deck yet. Cool.
To your path, no matter
Wait, their deck is also empty.
This is new.
Alright, have an advert. We'll try one more, but... Man, I'm so disappointed with how Shadowverse is turning out. This feels like I wished for a digital card game with an awesome client on a monkey's paw. And they're like, you're gonna get the best digital card game client you've ever touched, but also the balance is gonna be the worst you've ever experienced. Oof. All right, have an advert. We'll attempt another draft after we return. Thanks for hanging out. Don't go anywhere. You can do that 20 more times, yep. It's one format. I mean, again, all of the Shadowverse regulars are like, Jeff, this is just how Shadowverse is, so... Just so we're clear. I'm aware this current format seems bad, and that not every format's going to be like this one, but the people who have previous experience with this game and this company are not making me optimistic. Because like they absolutely have enough data, and they definitely could have done a balance pass by now if they felt like they were gonna be okay with it. But if I want to make it really clear that game design is hard, and I am not unreasonable and expect perfection. However, when you miss, that really shows if you care about balancing your game. So it's not that they very clearly missed here 2.5 weeks later. It's that it's 2.5 weeks later, and there isn't even a lick of communication of, we're going to attempt to fix this, or we understand it's an issue, right? Because one of the reasons, or the reason, why Marvel Snap is the best balanced digital card game / live service game I've ever played isn't because their game design team is some sort of savants. It's because they just do regular balance passes, so that way when they inevitably miss, because every design team inevitably misses, game design is really hard. when they miss, we know change is going to be coming, right? Like right now with Shadowverse, I don't know, is there no balance change coming at all? Will there be something next week? Do we just need to wait for new cards and hope that new cards fix it? Like it's just a giant question mark, right? All right. Well, that's Willbear into Aether, which is a constructed powerhouse. However, if I'm being honest, after seeing my first few draft games that I've played have players regularly get really low on deck size, I think this card, pulling 3 cards out of your deck, actually seems like a huge liability in this draft mode. Or Orcus plus Alouette is really appealing. I could see these being reasonable. But honestly, my heart is kind of in Aragave plus Cerberus. I think these 2 cards are so spectacular. I'm gonna take the 2 legendaries here. The Shook, thank you for the 7 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. I know it feels weird to use your redraws early in this game mode, but part of me thinks I'm just supposed to prioritize re-rolling whenever I get a bunch of bronze cards. I suppose these 2 on the left aren't bad, but again, I'm a little weary of having too many draw 2s in this game. Darkseal's a very reasonable card though. It's a piece of removal as well. I think I take this one. Two ghosts, give them drain. Nah, I gotta reroll these silvers. All right, we're gonna prioritize things like Shadow Crypt Memorial and others that put a bunch of necromancy in the bin, because there's no way we're not drafting those, huh? Yeah, Soray and Reaper Deathslash here. Sounds great. These sound lovely. This is a cheap thing that gets me other things early. Undead Soldier is all right. Little Miss Bone Mancer is a bunch of bodies as well. Another Reaper Death Slash. We got two slashes. Bunch of hard removal. Wowee! All right. This is the draft that beats the Swordcraft decks, right? If this one doesn't do it, nothing does. I don't think I'm into these. I think this is the reroll. These are all silvers. We're halfway through. I don't want to like not use my reroll throughout the course of the thing. I think I reroll. I have a lot of ones at this point already. So I don't think I want to take these. I don't know that I want another Undead Soldier. Yes, you can get more than 3 copies of. Oh, I got plenty of ones. He says. I got plenty of ones. He says. All right, they must have heard me being frustrated and turned on the streamer client. They got people watching all the Twitch streams this morning. They're like, Hogland's crashing out. Get this man the streamer client. Yeah, I think I'm into these. She's kind of poopy with the rest of my deck though. I might just take the second Little Bone Mancer. The Little Bone Mancer fuels the Death Slashes nicely. I don't love Nightmare. I don't love Nightmare Incarnate. But I like the Reaper. I think it's this. I like Ruby. There's so many cultivators of Malice. There'll be a third Death Slash seems absurd. Gotta keep drafting Death Slashes. Is Vlad cracked? This might be okay. I don't know. My gut says Vlad might be sweet. I kind of like him just continuing our giant pile of ones. I think it's just a second gravy train over here, huh? I'm not in love with Excella, but she probably punches them in the face on occasion. This seems above average. 2 Agave, 3 Cerberus. We do have a lot of cheap things for Excella. Yeah, there's probably going to be some games where we like flood the board with ones.
It's a game.
We're going first, which makes this exciting. I mean, this seems fine on the play. I keep the Death Slash, I'm gonna mulligan first for a 1-drop here. Maybe I should throw the Death Slash back to you looking for a 1. We have so many 1s. Not having a 1-on-1 here is so devastating.
A heap of skin just for you.
You know, we know where our super evos are going in this deck. Honestly, our regular evos are probably going into Dark Sealed evos. Is Take 2 a permanent game mode? It is, yeah.
I won't miss this time. One nightmare coming up. I treat all my specimens equally.
You want a 1-drop? Best I could do is an 8. Fair, honestly.
Devilishly
Ooh, that's rude.
fine. Made a narrow escape.
Don't think I'm playing her. Am I? I don't have anything else to do with my resources this turn.
Taste the flames of our fury. Darkness lives.
I'm pressuring them as nice as we curve up into the Cerberus, right? And then next turn we Dark Seal on curve. Clear out whatever they play. Somebody asked, does Pokemon Pocket do balance passes? I haven't played their game in a little while. They do not. They just do monthly card releases. They are very much on their card churn their card release creates the churn. But Shadowverse is releasing February 6th following it. At the end of your turn, destroy this card. Okay, so this card goes away in a second. What was I going to say? Shadowverse is releasing cards fast to start, but they're gonna slow down pretty significantly here in a little bit. I just play this and heal a little.
You will take my hand upon the blue rose.
So we're getting third Shadowverse set at the end of August, but after that set, they're gonna start spacing them 2 months out.
Let the trial commence.
Demons aren't to be
I think I just burn my Evo here. Just put some points on the board.
If I must, I'll become a demon myself.
Then we can be together.
Just need 6 to power up what we have in play. Well, obviously having a bunch of Cerberus is great for our draft deck. One thing that is a little bit sad that we missed is we don't have any copies of the Cemetery.
Brace yourself.
It is futile. This was expected.
I think it's Sore into Skeleton Death Slash here.
My burden to bear.
And then this gives me the free evolve. And this goes here, this goes here, this hits your face. This means I don't have enough necromancy. It could have been right to Mukon and then burn an evolution on him. So that way I still had enough shadows in the bin for Cerberus to give her attack bonus.
Sorry, but my teachings are tough.
Talks after the battle. Behold divinity.
Creature punch!
Bye-bye now. Chains to ash and boredom to dust. Let's toast 'em. We can quit tailing me. I'll char everything to a crisp you up. Then we quit tailing me. Roll over.
Yeah, all the ones we have make our Cerberus a little bit worse. We rolled our 2-1 back at least there, which is nice. Oh, Mukon got banished, didn't he? Oh, we bring back Excella though, yeah? How does that work?
That was a blast.
Does she her fanfare doesn't trigger when she reanimates, right?
You did this to me.
Rough and raring to go.
It's just a 1/3.
Sharp joint. The flame darkness lives.
I think it's this, so that way follow-up Cerberus can kill them potentially. I have two Cerberus and 15 cards right now. Need to figure out a way to clean our board out. The this gets one of them, and then Super Evolve gets another. Yes, for those just joining us, draft mode is live. We are currently drafting.
Repent.
Acknowledge the madness within.
Really kind of need a Cerberus. Reaper's Death Slash will also do in a pinch. Are they dead? They're dead, yeah?
Hoping to see someone else? Too bad. For you, nothing special.
Our Evo last turn paying off Exexes?
A trial I must overcome.
Look at us ranking up, gamers. Clearly a professional. We've won an entire game of draft. We're so good at this. All right, into the sword wood chipper. I'm gonna mulligan for a 1 this time, so we have so many of them.
With rain comes death.
I think we're basically always mulliganing Cerberus in this deck because we have 3 of them.
Forward and fear no darkness. My pumpkins will devour you.
I'm pretty sure when going second, we're the control deck here, so I'm gonna trade into their things.
Law allows for no compromises.
I think I need to kill their 2/2 this turn, and I don't think I want to use my extra play point to do it. So I think it's this.
Hoping to see someone else? Too bad.
So she makes 2 bats when she evolves.
Figures are forged in steel. Demons aren't to be trusted.
Alright. I have to take 2 to play this, but it lets me stabilize the board, which I absolutely have to do here. Yes, Cerberus will bring back bats and my 1, so she's a bit less powerful. Still a very good bomb, but not quite the consistency she's gonna have inside a constructed.
Silence breaks in a heartbeat. This
And that, if they... Well, I was gonna say if they trade here, that doesn't matter, but they're not trading. They're gonna hit my face, and then I'm gonna die because sword is busted. That's what's happening here, yeah? Is they're gonna hit my face, and then I'm gonna die.
You're in my way.
Sleep. Then you did this to me. I never did own this.
I am dead exactly to Owlbear, yep. He'll be 5. It's a shame I didn't have either of my Aragave to absolutely punish this play.
I'll do what I can.
Domes.
I won't let our heroes fight alone.
Never fear. Element here.
Expect it.
Okay. Okay, ask and you shall receive. And then Bat heals me for 4. We dodge the bullet for a turn. Can we stabilize it? If we have Cerberus for next turn. Oh yeah, I have Vlad to heal next turn too.
Most who take the high road wind up dead.
That bat looks mean. He's just happy to have been invited to the Super Evo party. Big, really? You picked me, Coach Energy? They have to kill this or put a ward into play or they die.
Pluie de paix.
Witness true ninjutsu. On to the next target.
I just want to make sure this is the play I want to make. I'm pretty sure it is. I could Mino as well, but it's not particularly energy or play point efficient. We need to be above 10 because of Centaur. All right, I mean this has a chance to do that. It's not remotely guaranteed, but it might. Yep. Lost my coin flip to Centaur. Oh, I guess I could have Vladed. I could have Vladed and then Super Evo'd the Vlad. I don't know. Do I win the game from there? It does play around Centaur, but it puts us in such a worse spot, yeah? Yeah, it's really terrible tempo. I don't know. I think that's a spot where despite I think we're supposed to go for the Cerberus there. Like I want to talk about and think about it because it feels good to have dodged it, but you can't come to you made the right decision or not based on the result. But I think because I didn't consider the Vlad play, but I think even considering the Vlad play, I'm supposed to take the flip on the Cerberus reanimate. Because it's basically we Cerberus, and if we hit, we're safe from Centaur, and if we miss, they still have to have Centaur. So Vlad basically guarantees we don't die the following turn, but I think it leaves us in a worse spot to win the game from. Yeah, I think because Cerberus had a chance to put us into... I think because Cerberus had a chance to get us above 10, we're supposed to use that. And so I think the people saying it's safer, you don't understand basic game theory. It's not about safe versus not. It's about what makes us statistically more likely to win the game. I don't care what play is safe. I care about what play is better. And the better play makes us statistically more likely to win the game.
With rain comes death.
And I think Cerberus every time there makes us more likely to win. Yeah, like guaranteeing you survive a turn doesn't matter if you're gonna die 3 turns later, right? It's a classic playing to win versus playing to not lose scenario, where like the Vlad play guarantees we don't lose the following turn, but it puts us in a much worse spot to actually win. Yeah. No, I think I'm pretty happy with my choice and confident that it's wrong.
To your path, no matter the hardships.
How many of our games have been versus sword? Almost all of them. This is unfortunately looking like it's a game mode that's also not well balanced, but it's also early, so we'll see if that opinion changes. The initial community impression is that this game mode is not well balanced.
Where'd you go?
building my stock.
They've gone fetid.
Dies, you draw a card. Card seems pretty reasonable.
Did this to me? Don't be scared. Oh, this won't be good for
My
business.
pumpkins will devour you.
Silence breaks in a heartbeat.
This card is nuts. This gives me a window to play the Undead Soldier and not feel bad about it though, which is nice. Especially with Cerberus queued up in too, getting a bunch of bodies out here seems great. Abysscraft, yeah, I seem to have a lot of good ambush cards. That card seems nuts. That's a silver, right?
Princess, where'd you go? Repent. I was made to fight.
Alright, so we're gonna go... Do I Super Evo this now and just get a bunch of life back? I know I have a bunch of Cerberus, but I think Super Evoing this seems insane.
You would take my hand.
It also gets a barrier.
You will be my...
Did this? Don't be scared.
Upon the blue rose.
Heal 4 gets a barrier.
Dance.
It's unfortunate, but it is what it is.
To the shores of victory.
Wait,
To the shores of victory.
I thought Bane... Oh, a Bane beats barrier, but it doesn't beat Super Evo. I was like, wait, I thought Bane beats barrier. It does, but it doesn't beat Super Evo. Yeah.
Hoping to see someone else? Too bad. Wait, you really want me?
Taste the flames of our fury. Darkness lives.
Nothing special.
Not all is lost.
I was overconfident.
Kill you next turn? Question mark.
Never fear. Elia's here.
These freaking ladies, chat. Man, I wish we had second Cerberus. Is it crazy to just play Cerberus and pass? I have two more, and I only have one Super Evo left. There's still two Cerberus in my 18 cards. I think I'm just playing this and passing.
Joust 'em. We can flame 'em good.
I don't think I can do nothing this turn. Mukon, evolve the ghost, kill them with Cerberus the following turn. Yeah, maybe. The problem is Cerberus isn't guaranteed to get back these, right? Or have I not played a 1 this game? No, yeah, I have a bunch of 1s in my bin. So my what's it called could easily be getting back something less than ideal.
Pluie de paix.
I fear neither death nor pain.
That was a blast! Ruh-roh. Away! I only reap on the clock, nothing personal.
The smiling Undertaker dons his mask. Be hushed now.
I think I'm pushing damage with the ghost here.
Don't be scared. Nothing personal.
Is this
And then I go ahead and play
Be at
this out with Bane. Could have Reapered it and kept the beat out. No, I think I'd rather have the Reaper Death Slash be a surprise. I guess there's a risk of me not having any bodies for it, but I think that risk is pretty low. I'd have to draw like exactly second Death Slash as local man about to brick. I've already played once, really one more Death Slash in 17 cards. Oh.
mourn for me as I mourn for you.
There is nothing I can't.
They're still dead on board.
Law allows for no compromises.
My sword rusts not.
Is that a good top deck?
To ash and boredom to dust. Let's toast 'em. Quit tailing me.
So that's the type of out we were playing towards. Not a guaranteed here, because we're not. We could get other ones back. All right, we take those.
Who are you?
Yeah, we could have gotten not this back with the Cerberus. Alrighty, is that are we 3-0 now? We are 3-0. Let's put our pile of Abyss cards on the screen and take a quick pause for the cause to let some adverts roll. I'll see you in 120 seconds, Twitchers. Thanks for hanging out. Don't go anywhere. We're gonna see how far we can get in this Take 2 draft. If you're watching on the YouTube side, make sure you tap the like button. It doesn't cost you anything. It helps the content reach some more people. Hopefully Take 2 is going to be reasonable. Copium. We'll see. People seem split on whether or not Sword is busted here. See how that develops. Yeah. Our opening draft here was our Agave Cerberus. So that was like, all right. And so we had some potentially nice ones. So they're like, that's the winner. Oh, the ghost with the Death Slash was winning regardless because of the one drop that we had. Yeah, is she the ghost? You're right. So that one with the Death Slash in hand meant it didn't matter. We reanimated. Good catch. Our draft is probably above average, yeah. Let's see how far we can go. I'm glad there's a rank ladder for the draft too. I wasn't expecting that. If draft ends up being reasonable, I think my plan is to live-in draft for Shadowverse content until the next set drops. Not in love with the current constructed format, but I wouldn't mind playing some limited a few days a week. Keep Shadowverse stuff in the mix. So far, we've only played against Havencraft and Sword in our 6 or 7 draft games that we've played.
It's a game. Enjoy yourself.
Honestly, I kind of like all these cards. I'm probably supposed to mulligan the Soldier and look for a 2 or a 3. Alright, I know where our Super Evos are going this game. Hey, here's a 3-drop. Lovely, lovely.
I see misfortune in your future.
So this is gonna die at the end of my turn, so might as well attack it into here.
They've gone flooded. My pumpkins will devour you.
Just trade this for that.
I don't believe it.
Evil doesn't stand a chance against me. I treat all my specimens equally.
I mean, saying they're gonna do balance passes in this game based on a tournament at the end of the month means you don't understand how these games work, because there's a new card set at the end of the month, so. If they were going to do a balance pass for Constructed, it would happen like this week or next week, and if it doesn't happen then, there's no way they're gonna do it that close to new cards releasing. They're just not.
Hey, my pumpkins.
Yeah, I think if they were gonna do a balance pass, it would have been in today's patch. I'm debating on if I Gave and hit them for 3. Yeah, they could have some type of sweeper lined up here. I think I do nothing, but I'm sad about it. It's close.
There's no salvation for me or anyone.
Repent.
Leave me alone.
Now I do this, and then I Evo, hit this, and then I'll Death Slash this, then hit them for 1. This is really aggressive, but I've got 2 Cerberus in my hands, so I think being aggressive is appropriate here.
Brace yourself.
Demons aren't to be trusted.
True or false, the only way I win this game is by accidentally getting punked out. I think true, yes? So I think my line here is prioritizing keeping my life total as high as possible. So we play her and evolve her to get the kill here.
One nightmare coming up.
And then I have Cerberus Super Evo into Ghost Cerberus Super Evo.
It's just naive now. Behold divinity. You stand on sacred
So we're gonna
ground.
go trade eat.
This was expected.
Oh, come on, hit me in the face. Hit me in the face.
Fine. Chains to ash and boredom to dust. Let's toast a quick tail over.
Just cashing these in to maximize the chance we get one of those two back. Obviously, I could have saved one of them, but being at a virtual 18 here sounds lovely. And hopefully they're dead to Ghost second Cerberus next turn.
Well, I tried.
What? They don't even get to. They don't even get to know. They don't even get to know that I have the second Cerberus. Chat. How are they gonna know how good my draft deck is when they leave this early? This is unacceptable. All right, we need one more win to have our draft be free. Or one more win for a free draft.
With rain comes death.
What is this? Marvel Retreat asking the real questions. Yeah, so far my opponents playing Haven have not looked particularly impressive. Can't just drop your hand to flex like a vapor. I think that was one of my favorite, like, let's go to the next game type plays in paper card games. Like, your opponent's deep in the tank and you could be like, look, if I show you this card that beats you, can we just go to the next game? And I was just like, yes. It's like, all right, here's the card. Let's go next. You can't do that in a digital game. You gotta let them run down the thought clock.
Oh, you seem to be wielding my stock.
They've gone fetid. They've gone fetid.
You did this to me. Don't be scared. Oh, this won't be good for business.
Pokemon Seer with the energy we've got.
Don't be scared.
Show counterspell, board wipe. Please save a few minutes. The real power play is when, like, you're in the control deck and you know the game's, like, gonna be over. You're like, all right, I'm just gonna play with my hand face up, and you let me know when we're ready to go to the next game.
You did this to me.
Taste the flames of our fury. The flame darkness lives.
My opponent's draw is very slow. Do-da, do-da. Bum 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 ba-da-da-dum. Yes, the starting cards for each class are different every draft bed.
Silence breaks in a heartbeat.
Excella carrier damage. She's been very good so far, yeah.
This blade paints me
Above average damage push.
Never give up.
Deity, beast,
Hope you're hungry. Dinner's ready.
A harmony of death and destruction.
Ooh, that's a scary one.
Dons.
Fortissimo! Moving out.
Bye now.
My oath is fulfilled. On to the next heart.
You would take my hand. You will be
Balance changed.
upon the blue rose.
Your move, Yugi boy. This is all we got.
Oaths are forged in steel.
Even if they super evo here, the zombie comes back. So they need 2 ways to clean this out. They had the hard removal for our warded dork. Here's a question for the old time Shadowversers. In the first Shadowverse, if they felt draft was not balanced, would they rebalance cards or would they change the cards in the draft pool? Alright, they're dead. Oh, that gives rush. Never mind. JKL could still be dead, but not guaranteed.
Chains to ash and boredom to dust.
There, they would rebalance cards. Okay.
Stone, quit tailing me.
Alright, not guaranteed here, because again, we could reanimate something else.
I'll char everything to a crisp. Then we can be together.
Yep.
Ah, boring.
Mukad hopefully finishes. Do we get 1 ticket per day, or it's like a one-time thing and then you have to pay gold to enter? It's a one-time thing and you have to pay gold to enter. You have to win or pay money.
Most who take the high road wind up dead.
Gotta go 5 wins or better to get your currency back.
Dark because it let me aid
Forged
you.
in steel.
That was a blast.
Most who take the high road wind up dead.
Repent. It takes courage to face the unknown.
We see the top deck as second Cerberus. Sure, that would be lethal. That's gotta be lethal, yeah. We do this. Into this. Into this. Clean the rest and attack. There are a couple of ways to eat this versus.
Oath is fulfilled.
That one gets us across the finish line. And just to point out, because I haven't mentioned it today, but it's good to know. Split damage is not random damage. Split damage always starts with their rightmost unit and assigns damage equal to exactly their life, and then moves over to the left, and then it over-assigns any extra left at the end of the split to the leftmost one. So that our agave in that spot is guaranteed to clean all 3 of their things out. You can't like overkill. Except for the last one when it's extra. That's insane. A lot of the Abyss legendaries get hyped up, but unironically, I think our agave is the best Abyss legendary. He's very, very strong.
Just for you.
And so it starts from the right and moves to the left. So it starts over here and goes this way. gonna be the Sword Gauntlet now. It's mostly Sword, it seems like. I feel like letting people pick from all of the classes to start their draft is likely a mistake.
My stock.
Seems like that probably wasn't good design.
The smiling Undertaker dons his
This seems nuts, yeah.
be at peace.
And I'll burn in Evolution. It's weird, in the first Shadowverse, you would pick from one of 3 classes. Yeah, that seems better.
This won't be good for business.
I feel like the only way you could reasonably let people pick from all 6 every game, every draft, is like if you're going to make sure they're really well balanced. Like balance becomes a lot more important if everybody can choose from all of them every draft. Like from a pure theory standpoint, I think letting you pick from all of them every draft is fine if you can reasonably play most of them competitively. But if it ends up being not particularly well balanced, it becomes a mistake because then everybody can pick whatever the strong thing is every time, right? They mentioned they might give more rerolls to crafts that see less play down the line. Sure, something like that seems very reasonable. There's a lot of avenues that they could go through to make the lesser played ones more powerful.
Repent. I was made to fight.
Mourn for me as I would mourn for you.
There are people who I only reap on the clock. Nothing personal.
My oath is fulfilled.
Will devour you.
I'm supposed to play the skeleton there too. I don't know. I guess there's upside to holding it with the Reaper Death Slash. She gives me a body as well.
We fear the dark because it brought me
Ooh, I need something to do this turn. Does that constitute something to do, chat? What do we think? It's pretty good. I just burned my Evo this turn because I think there's a good chance we're going Cerberus, and then hopefully there's just not another turn after we go Cerberus. Maybe I'm supposed to evolve the 2/2 actually to incentivize them to kill the one that gives me a thing back. I will say it's very strange how, and hopefully it'll become a little bit less this way now that they're having some regular tournaments, but the first month and a half of Shadowverse was very vibes-based for
day for a
what's actually good or not, because there wasn't really any good data. Ooh, that's very aggressive. Are you facing me for 8?
smash away my pumpkins. Smash away my pumpkins.
I gotta get rid of her so I can fit my thing on the board.
To ash and boredom to dust. Let's toast to quit tailing me. Roll over.
My oath is fulfilled. My oath is fulfilled.
I'll char everything to a crisp to pieces. Will devour you.
I think I unfortunately need to clean their board rather than pressure their face.
Ah, boring. Shall we pack up for the day?
Okay, I think I'm
To the shores of victory.
too low otherwise.
Not all is lost.
I
Yes, need to respect the centaur.
Pierce through the heart of darkness. By my blade.
Forged in steel.
Pluie de paix.
I am no more than a servant of the light.
That was a blast! They've gone fetid. Ruh-roh.
Is it crazy to pump the brakes on Serb for a turn? I think I'm waiting a turn to Cerberus. I think I'm Ghost, clear the 3/1s, Little Bone Mancer, clear the Amalia with Death Strike, and then we play this as well. Actually, maybe I sack the Enchanting Succubus, so that way she threatens to leave bodies behind if they kill her.
Is fulfilled.
I treat all new specimens equal.
Yeah, I think it's this, actually, and then I play the bat out with my last point.
To be my legacy.
Yeah, holding Death Slash for potential Eurus could be a thought. Well, I still have 2 more of those at 18 cards. Hopefully I just don't have it. I don't know that you could really play around specific legendaries in this game mode.
Follow my lead.
It's just not super likely.
Hurry up.
Chains to ash and boredom to dust. Let's toast 'em. We quit tailing rollover. Tactical retreat.
I wasn't fast enough.
Actually, was I supposed to not trade both of those? Was I supposed to super evolve and hit with that? This is definitely going here, but there's a question of if I use this super evo or not. There's technically a 3rd Cerberus in my deck, but I just don't get a lot of value out of it otherwise. I think I just want to put the 9/9 in play because they don't have a super evo left themselves. That's close. I definitely should not have attacked both of my things in. I should have evolved this and kept one of them and then killed one of them with this. So I'm down a 4 whatever here. Which is actually really going to matter. Each one of those points is a big deal. So I miss my killing Super Evo point as well here. Hopefully they just have nothing in their cooked. Without Super Evos, they need some pretty specific cards to be able to answer a 9/9. JK, LOL. Oh.
To the shores of victory.
I am at your service. Follow me.
Fucking yikes.
They've gone fetid. Get away!
Well, that was up there with Cerberus for best draws in my deck.
Comes of me.
Did this don't be scared.
I am satisfied. With medics, the antidote to
Oaths are
fear. Hold
forged in
still.
steel.
Hope we can come to an agreement.
Repent.
Peace, war, 2 sides of the same coin.
On to the next hunt.
My pumpkins will devour you. They've gone fetid.
Negotiations concluded.
Oh, didn't do a lot.
Soldiers, lend me your courage.
Not dead to that one. That one dork and 1 point I missed on the Cerberus is a really big deal. This game's so close. I think I easily win this if I just take the proper sequencing with the Cerberus that turn. If we have draws that could top deck us out of this, but
Oh, you seem to be wielding my stock.
Made a narrow escape.
yeah, basically need my third Cerberus. That doesn't do it, right? That's 14, 18. So that one's on me. The fifth sword opponent in this draft run, or fourth sword opponent or whatever, finally got us, but I also made a pretty big mistake to give it to him. You have one loss to give. Let's see if we can finish out with the full wins here despite it. Slacker! Thank you for the over 7 years of support on Twitch. It's a long time. Welcome back. The Haven games, our opposing Haven decks haven't seemed particularly good, but it's literally the only other archetype, the only other craft we've played against other than Sword. Karan, thanks for the almost 2.5 years. Good morning, good morning. We did get 3 Cerberus in draft. It's a very skill-based format.
Peek of skin, just for you.
Maybe they all got offered Wilbur. It's gotta be because they got offered Wilbur, yeah.
One nightmare, coming a treat.
We were offered Wilbur into Aether and we passed because it seems like bait.
The truth is close at hand.
I think it's this.
Hoping to see someone else. Too bad.
Cassius, thank you for the over 4 years. Appreciate the 51 months. Good morning, good morning. MV coming in hot with the primer for 28. Howdy, howdy.
Here's the booster.
I assume they're murdering my 2-2 here, yeah? Of our 1 drops is lovely here.
Flames of our fury.
I think I want to evolve not her, so that way when Wilbear comes down and kills something,
Darkness lives.
all my points aren't in on one thing.
There's no salvation for me.
I feel like you should assume every Havencraft player in this game mode has Wilbear, because he's like literally the only reason you would play the craft. How do I push the most damage here? I think it's hit, and then Aragave evolve, hits them, attacks the other one. I guess it's kind of the same regardless, yeah. Because they're 2/4s. Oh yeah, Aragave first saves the 3/1. So this is better.
Saved the place too easy.
Now I get to keep this around. Where's the other way it dies to what's his name? I think I sit on the ghost because I'm gonna go Cerberus into 9 energy Cerberus, so this ghost can go with the 9 energy Cerberus. Super Evo Ghost could also push forward. That's true.
Here's the booster.
We are one and the
Brace yourself.
turn not away.
I am
To the next hunt.
gets this.
You would take upon the blue rose.
Let the trial commence.
We are one and the same. Behold divinity. Concede.
Chains to ash and boredom to dust. Let's toast
Well,
them.
I
We
tried.
can flame 'em good.
Did you Abyss player? Or did you Havencraft player? Did you try? Alright. I got one game left, gamers. Let's hold you in suspense and collect a couple ad pennies before we play it. We either finish 7-1 or we die and go 6-2. Either way, we got another free draft out of the mix. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Don't go anywhere. If you're watching on the YouTube side, you're enjoying the draft content for Shadowverse, tap the like button to let me know I should do some more of it. Appreciate the almost 300 folks that are over there this morning as well. Or poor Haven, not even good in the limited game mode. How much gold is 6 wins? I don't know. Can I see the information somewhere? If I back, do I see it? Is it not in the client? I know you posted it in the Discord server. It doesn't look like it's in the client, which seems like a mistake. Is it under how to play? Alright. I'll pull it up here. I just wanted to see if it could be found in client. So we're at 1250 plus a thing. So if we win, we're playing for 250 rupees here in each of these last ones. Which I guess is similar. You're playing for 200 rupees and then 200 and then 200. Oh, that's weird that 4 and 5 are only 150 apiece. That's weird spacing. I feel like they should probably move these jumps from 250 down to these and just keep kicking them up by 200. It's weird that this is a 150 jump and a 150 jump. Oh, you get an extra pack for 7-2, yeah. I feel like this should be 900 and this should be 1100. And then 13 and then 15. It's weird that these 2 wins are worth more rupees apiece. I'd prefer a flatter. It's the thing that's extra weird about it is the lower wins are worth 200 and then the middle ones are worth 150. All right, 100% of this draft run was against Sword and Haven, with almost all of them being Haven or being Sword. I think I want to keep Cirrus. I think I'm going to mulligan the Death Slash. I'm definitely mulliganing the Cerberus because we have 3 of those. I really want some 1s. Oh no. Oh no. There's like 6 1s in my deck. Come on. Am I clicking this button? I think I'm clicking this button. Did you pick Abyss based off the starter cards it showed? I mean, are there people picking classes not off the starter cards? Like, why? How else would you pick a class if not off the starter cards?
You did this to me. Don't be scared.
What are the other options for picking your cards? Our Abyss opener was Aragave and Cerberus. Maybe people are just blind picking Sword. That's true. Based on how chat's been acting, I wouldn't be surprised if people just like always blind picking Sword. And based on how much Sword we've played into, it's gotta be people blind picking it, right? Like there's no way your sword leads are always busted. Copium. Copium. just gonna do this a regular revolver. Heal a little bit, stem the bleeding here. And then the gravy train next turn's gonna shut down the squirrels, which is nice. Well, they'll evolve, they'll hit us for 4, and the gravy train full clears their board and we hit them for 2. Rose is so good there. Rose is very good in general. She's a very strong card. Super flexible modal card. Who let the dog out? Ooh, 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 ooh. Other squirrel is super annoying. Oh, that's interesting. It's gonna eat up a lot of my shadows, but I think this is the play. I think it's Mino, clear this, and then this. Gosh, I could burn my play point to guarantee I murder this squirrel. Is that worth it? I'm 1 in 3, and then I'm 50-50 to kill it either way. I guess I have the ward too. It's close. This might be wrong.
You just barked up the wrong tree.
What an easy game. I think if she didn't have ward, I would have to reconsider there. But with the ward, we take the variance flip.
Dinner is served.
I have to get out of Centaur range, yeah? How am I getting out of Centaur range? Is it just lead? I think I saved my Evo. I just played lead.
There is no going back.
Centaur deals 10 with an S Evo, so I need to get above 10.
The mind of man, the power of a beast. You are beneath me.
I can't kill them, right? Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ghost Juggler brings back Sirius. He does, doesn't he? Is that my best possible? I don't have a ward.
What a lively
You will
audience.
take my hand. You will be my.
Impossible. How about you?
A trifle.
Upon the blue rose.
They're playing like they have it.
Oaths are forged in steel.
Princess, where'd you go? Princess, where'd you go?
Lightning.
I swear I'll find her.
That's a wrap, folks.
Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10.
Did this to me.
Change to ash and boredom to dust. Let's toast on quit tailing me. Where's Silverpearl?
Don't be scared.
We beat the Sword Gauntlet! We beat the Sword Gauntlet! Do we do another? Do we do the sword gauntlet again? I mean, we got enough coins to do the sword gauntlet again. All right, lessons on beating the sword gauntlet. Draft 3 Cerberus. Someone write that down. Someone write that down. And my experience was the same. Every one of my games had a sword player, and some of them had two. That's good. That's good. That's good, Clint. Every one of my games had a sword player, and some of them had two. All right, I'll do one more. Arya Glade. We're just not playing Sword on Principle. This could be reasonable, maybe. These are pretty solid finishers. This is probably good. She was really good, and Cerberus is obviously Cerberus, but I kind of just want to do something different. I think this is a very good start, but for the sake of doing something different, I might do Portalcraft. The Runecraft also seems okay. We are drafting first, then we're gonna play Pokemon. We're gonna start doing some Pokemon after this draft. You can always look at the title of the screen. I was not impressed with Forestcraft stuff earlier. We O2'd our first draft with Forestcraft stuff, although I guess we could maybe apply some of what we learned. We definitely had too much draw in that draft. Runecraft has 2 legends. I'm pretty sure Aether is bait and not good. Drafting based on 2 legendaries could be this. I do like dirt stuff. I'm gonna draft 2 legendaries and see if we can force start. Let's do this. Dirt stuff tends to be good against aggro. I really like redrawing the first mid set of whatever. Although I guess Astrologer, these 2 aren't terrible. This is like good early curve stuff. This is a good meat and potatoes first pick. We have Kuon, which means William's gonna be serviceable, and I like Remy. Okay. None of these are exciting for dirt. I'm gonna redraw. Yes. I know it's early, but this feels like my second redraw, yeah. Because I can see taking witches. I'm concerned about having too much draw, if I'm being honest. These are close, honestly. Juno is a really strong card, but so is Edelweiss. The spell boost card on either side is kinda whatever. Owen's the little bit more strong generic card. It gives me some incidental spell boost. I think Juno's really good. I have a decent amount of pull for my. I guess it's just these 2 that reward my evolutions at the moment. You might not make enough dirt for Juno. I mean, if I'm making enough dirt for Edelweiss, I'm making enough dirt for Juno. Oh, this is a real bad. I guess I take the removal spell. We have a lot of Stormy Blasts. Yeah, I think it's these. You'll play Spell Boost and you'll like it. Yeah, I really wanted to draft Dirt, but they've kind of decided we're gonna be forced into Spell Boost, huh? I don't know how I feel about this. I feel like we did not get any of the huge payoffs I was looking for. We've got Olivia, I guess. We'll see. I've got a lot of good early curve stuff. Only one Witch's Brew is a little sad though. All right, into the Sword Gauntlet we go. Yeah, I think there's a chance we have too much draw. Agree with that. An Abysscraft opponent in my Sword Gauntlet? It's more likely than you think. It's more likely than you think. I just have so many twos. Where are my twos? Where are my twos? Onesie, twosies. There's my lovely two. Although honestly, I don't really have anything I want to throw back at this point, right? So I think we're keeping her because of these two, and then if we're keeping those, I guess I could throw the owl back.
Hoping to see someone else? Too bad.
Ooh.
Gotta be the cutest.
I guess we only got one brew, but we got two Melbies, so that's probably fine.
Adorable.
Figures. This hootie boy chose me.
Look at this hootie boy, chat. Lovely owl summoner. And the next turn we reject the Artis and start getting boosting.
The smiling Undertaker dons his mask.
And I'm pretty sure I just want Endless Onions, yeah?
This world is yours. Coming.
That seems busted, yes? Agree or disagree? Hootie Boy does 5 damage to an opposing follower when you evolve him. So not insane, but reasonable. Coming through! Wow! Wow!
Deity, beast, all
Ooh, that's very aggressive.
place for you at my
It's very aggressive.
Coming through. Yeah.
Why does X start at 2 with that card?
next hunt.
Can anybody give me a good reason why X starts at 2 with that card?
All I can do is ease up at them.
I can't think of one. Cause it's a spell boost card, yeah, basically.
Aren't their fangs just magnificent? I hope you treasured that knife of yours.
All right, they're trying to murder us, Chip.
Coming through.
Wow! Hit you.
Amazing.
Hit you.
Reach too high.
Engage you. Juno, kill you. Evolve you, so I have a flow of warded friends.
No one messes with my research.
8 HP before super evos come out like spooky. I agree. We could definitely get burned out here. We are not in a comfortable spot. I actually didn't draft any healing other than Olivia, yeah.
Anything to make me
No
more
way.
powerful.
My pumpkins will devour you. Coming through.
Cerberus will probably be an issue. That assumes they have Cerberus, which is not a given in this game mode.
They've gone flooded.
I'm gonna have a ton of wards here.
Nothing can outshine me.
I haven't been around in a minute. You look leaned out, sir. Hopefully it's on purpose. It is on purpose, yeah. Yeah, I dropped about 60 pounds between last year and this year. It's very, very much intentional.
This was expected.
Please be dead. Please be dead. Abhorrence, thank you for the prime sub. I appreciate that. I think there's Remy solos. I think there's a good chance Remy solos here. A lot of points here. Does what, 15? What does Remy do? When she super evolves, she gives a golem 2/2 or 3/3 and evolves it as well.
Be at peace. Be at peace.
The light was dim. Coming through. Wah! Wah!
So Onion first, so this is dealing 7. They have 10 total here. I definitely need to ward up. I think it's just this. Kill this.
I'd mourn
Flames that.
Disappear.
Punch you in the face. I'm gonna run out of dirt. Is that okay? I think it's okay.
Assignment today.
There's combinations of Abyss cards that kill us here, but I think they're unlikely. Yeah, with no evos left, they need something like Twin Calamities, which is unlikely. It's our most varied set of draft opponents today, for sure.
Let's get this over with.
Kuan's just so good, I feel inclined to keep him in the opener. I can't because I don't know what you're talking about, Ben. You're probably just referring to a line I didn't consider.
Gotta be the cutest. Adorable.
Probably throwing the Quake Golem back.
I'm afraid the tones are choosy.
Could never play the mirror properly. I'm lost on what to do. Well, this isn't constructed if you're just joining us. This is draft, so it's very different than a regular rune mirror that you've been playing for forever. I actually explicitly don't play the Runecraft deck, even though it's the best deck by a lot, because I hate playing mirror matches personally. Not enjoyable for me.
This homework's too hard.
Quiet, please.
The right scent transforms you.
Closing the library.
So I'm losing my play point anyways. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do this.
Legends are true.
And then evolve. Just start getting points on the board.
Research. The legends are true. No way.
Harsh but fair.
No one messes with my research.
To the edge of what's known. Get lost.
I think we just jam this and put pressure on them.
Crawl like the firm. Useless.
No way.
Gets me spell boosting for my hand tier 2, which is nice. I have two wards. Maybe my Super Evo even lives if I'm fortunate. Yes, big tempo play for sure. And it's not like our hands remotely out of gas, right? Kuan is OP, yeah. In the regular rune mirror, you'd be worried about your opponent just Kuaning you back and you being under the gun because of it, but in draft, my opponent's less likely to have a Kuan. They very likely only have one, or possibly even none, and they're only halfway into their deck, so they're only 50% to have it if they have one.
Edge of what's known.
Classic gamer, had the easy optimal play and went to the tank.
You're done.
Crawl like the vermin you are.
The TCG's change, but opponents tanking before making the easy obvious play remains the same.
Into the night.
How do I want to clean up the board here? We got a few different options. I think it's this.
The night.
And then is it flame smack their face? I think it's flame smack their face. I definitely want to make some more dirt.
This hootie boy chose me.
I'll just put a bunch of points out here. They had a hard time cleaning up my Kuan last turn. Maybe they can't clean this out, and then they're in a real bad spot. I could have even been right to use an evolve to push damage this turn.
Yeah, you me.
Okay.
I hope my potions can help.
Well, I mean, turnabout's fair game, right? Think it's still just this.
I'll never clean up.
Gauge the dirt. Zach Goals, thank you for the almost 4.5 years. Appreciate the continued support. Welcome back.
Pardon my language.
They don't give me a board worth killing. We'll probably Starry-Eyed Penguin and Quake Goliath, but if they play some scary stuff out, we'll Olivia and then burn our Super Evo. Yeah, I think that's worth.
Fly forth into an
That's worth
endless
crunching through here.
sky.
Especially because I can play this and I have a big giant ward thing left over.
None shall escape.
We're down in Evo, but
Even
a pretty
fate
solid
shall
board
fall
presence
to
here.
flame. Follow my lead.
Light was dim.
They're down to 8, but I don't exactly have a big finisher.
By the pen and the sword.
None shall escape the lash of my flame.
The pen rivals the sword.
This is not the end.
That is a big lady.
This hootie boy chose me.
So it's dealing 2 currently.
Tear this world of yours down.
This is dealing 4. So I'll make it deal 6. I'm gonna end up short, aren't I? I don't think I can kill this. Does this get me to it?
Special assignment.
I think this gets me to it.
This next one's for X. Solve this. Don't forget to review.
The pen.
It's a shame I can't make an onion crest, but
All I can do is ease up with them.
the problem here is I don't know that I have cards that can actually finish the game from here that are left in my deck.
May wings be at your back.
Hopefully the opponent's in a similar spot. I really wish I had a deck tracker.
Did you see me fly?
They are down to 6 cards in deck, so we could maybe play around decking them.
Of knowledge. I'll get you next time. Did you see me fly?
I forgot about that one.
Ready, Graham?
Right behind Jan. They do still have an evolution here. Is a scary thing to think about. They can have another bomb diggity. I have 2 more cards in my deck than them.
Not even.
The young paragon dons his mask. My star is the star of
Caught us
paradise.
off guard. I'll do better next time.
No! If they don't kill my board, they die to Glacial Crash. Copium. Copium.
Special assignment.
They're gonna leave themselves dead to Glacial Crash. No! Oh, right. I totally forgot I have one of those too. I guess I open on this.
Adorable. Don't forget to review. I'll get you.
Right on time, Blaze Destroyer. Welcome to the party, bud. Not a turn too soon. GG.
All burnt out.
What exactly is he destroying? My hopes and dreams of this draft going well. Alright, we're 1-1. I need to run to the restroom, and it is noon here in the cornfield, so I'm gonna grab my lunch. We're definitely gonna finish this draft up today on stream. Thanks for hanging out. Don't go anywhere, gamers. If you're watching on YouTube and you're enjoying us exploring the Take-Two format in Shadowverse, make sure you tap the like button. I appreciate the over 100 people have done that already today. Yar, BRB. All right.
Medium rare or well done.
With rain comes death.
I think I'm just full mulliganing for curve so I don't get run over against sword. I have some curve, gamers. I have some curve. By the way, if you're enjoying drafting in this game and you want to check out drafting in some other games, the end of the stream today, we're going to be checking out some Once Upon a Galaxy on stream. They're in asynchronous drafting game on Android, iOS, and Steam that's free to play. And a few other drafts off stream. The gameplay is lovely.
Stick to your path, no matter the hardships.
Adorable!
Man, I'm glad I mulliganed for Curve here, because they are not giving us any breathing room, huh?
Special assignment today.
We won't falter!
Praise
To the shores of victory!
I think it's just Remy Pass here.
I don't want to hurt you.
Uses up our last dirt, but I've got these two. And like, if this survives the evolve, let's just clean up the board nicely.
The Lord Commander dons her mask.
Repent.
Reason.
To the shores of victory!
How could you?
Things are,
One for extra credit.
things are not looking good for our hero gamers.
So, this.
That's enough! Fall back!
I think I'm just doing this. I'm not really excited about it, though. We're an eternity away from Lithium doing anything.
Ease up then.
Why are you playing a ladder match? Asking the real questions.
Not all is lost.
Silence breaks in a heartbeat.
Amazing.
Not all is lost.
Ugh. I don't think Blaze Destroyer is going to survive to do anything here. That has to select, so it's not very good. I just don't really have any healing, which I think is going to be a problem for us.
Good little dove should be in bed
Yeah, I don't know that I'm ready to call it quits and say I don't really want to draft yet, but man, the initial impression on draft is that their balance issues that they have in constructed are also very, very present in draft.
I'm impressed.
I definitely feel like after 2 months, my make or break on is Shadowverse a game for me long term is gonna be how they handle balance. If they're the type of game where people are just supposed to play best deck mirror matches all the time, I don't think that's something I'll really enjoy. So we're gonna do at least one or two more drafts this week, but it's definitely been the Sword Gauntlet today, and we'll see how that changes as it goes. We'll have to get a little bit more experience too, figuring out what's good and bad. Otherwise, maybe our drafts get a little better and they feel. No, they haven't said anything about balance, which makes me believe they're just not going to do any balancing and they're just going to release sets. So feels like it could go either way. We had an 0-2 Forestcraft draft and now a 1-2 Runecraft draft, and then we 7-1'd an Abysscraft draft where we had 3 Cerberus. So that definitely did a little bit of the heavy lifting for us. We had two Aragave as well. And I think in our Swordcraft, or in our Abysscraft run, we played against Swordcraft in 5 out of the 8 games. Definitely been the most by a lot. So it's the same as Pokemon. So it'll be the same as Pokemon, but different, because Pokemon releases new card packs every month, whereas like Shadowverse is eventually going to be moving to a 2-month release cycle. So like Pokemon's somewhat saving grace is that like they have regular churn from new cards being introduced, whereas Shadowverse won't have that, right? Like if their format is not balanced, you're going to be playing the same not balanced format for 2 months if you want to continue to play Shadowverse. Outside of that 7-win draft, this has been exactly how my draft runs go. Yeah, we're gonna incinerate some more of my rupees for, you know, the sake of getting a better feeling for it, but I feel like my initial opinion on draft feels kind of low after the 2.5 hours we spent playing it today. New cards with terrible acquisition. I'm gonna be honest with you, as someone who just enjoys playing games, Pocket's formats aren't always perfect, but I think they've had more good than bad, and so far Shadowverse is on a 1 good, 1 bad, so we'll see how they end up going from there. But so far, 50% good, 50% bad is kind of a low swing rate for me. Speaking of Pocket, I think their current format's been a ton of fun. I've got like 6 different decks loaded up from the new decks roundup. I'm gonna get those loaded up here. I'm gonna tap it out on the Twitch side while I get everything switched over, and we'll be playing some Pocket. If you want to continue watching on the YouTube side and you enjoy some Pocket stuff, or want to check out their new set, you'll need to kick over to the Hoaglandia Pocket channel for that. BRB gamers. Look at my big ugly face while we get Moo player and all that jazz loaded up here. Do some tags on the Discord. I put Pokemon Pocket down. How do they overcome their Rare Candy situation? They didn't. Rare Candy's still very present. There's just a number of different things to do with Rare Candy, and they're still good basic Pokemon. Are we getting a YouTube intro? I don't understand what you mean by are we getting a YouTube intro? Marvel Snap definitely makes you feel spoiled in terms of game balance. They do game balance just better than any other live service game I've ever touched. Snap is so good at live balance. Pocket. This new Pocket set's been good though. I feel like they hit a good mix of